Let's talk about types of consumer files. Although we're going to go over many more consumer files than that's on this list here, but just to begin what we're going to overview in this course, let's talk about the banking activity file. Many banks are using information that's not on the consumer's credit reports, and some of these consumer files have very detailed and granular information that banks love to review before they approve a loan. We'll go into more details in this course about banking activity files. Employment history is another consumer file that's really, really big that employers are using to find good employees or to learn as much information as they can about employees before they hire them. And then we have the background consumer files. Many employers also use background consumer files, which is something that is very detailed, and it's not like a police report, but it is information that's gathered outside of that, but as detailed as police reports, but these are background consumer files. And then we have the auto and property insurance consumer files. These are really big with insurance companies. They like to review these files to determine the risk or the exposure it may or they may have when bringing on a new insured or insuring a new individual for property, auto, all right. And then we also have the medical consumer files. This is information about people's past medical history that may be of some concern for an insurance company. All right. And this is really big right now where insurance companies are reviewing these private consumer files to determine if there is some hidden medical history. Then we have the tenant screening consumer files. Many property managers are reviewing these tenant screening consumer files where they're able to see if something is not on a credit report of an applicant for a property. They can review the tenant screening consumer files. There's quite a few of them, and we're going to go over them later in this course. And they can see information that's not on the credit report, whether a applicant has had an eviction, if they have an outstanding debt with another property. And these consumer files are extremely vital and helpful to property managers.